Not sure this is normal Friday music. How's it going, LP? Hope you're doing well. I did not hear your intro sound go off. Now, why would that be? I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. This is the Cake Collection soundtrack. Oh, my fridge must have just turned on because that monitor just flashed on and off. Yeah, this is basically, this was a collection of music I ripped from an old iPod. I don't understand why your intro sound didn't play off. Does that mean none of the sounds are going to come through? No, I heard that one. You didn't? Oh, no, you probably won't hear that one. That is true, because that comes through. That comes through. Oh, shit, where does that come through? All right, try it again. If you would be so kind.
Okay, all right.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Nice shooting, Tex.
Hopefully you're hearing those now. Doesn't explain the intro sound thing, though. Oh, dear. Why didn't you come through? Thank you for the. I'm not here. Well, okay, now that I won't hear. Ah, the things you have to remember when you try and do something like this. I need to add. Oh, fucking hell. That would be a browser source. Did I call it? Oh, looks like I may have done. All right, so then that goes up there. Okay, so that should fix that. Oh, dear. And thank you for the 180 stream Street Ride Dog. It's very much appreciated. And welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Can you ban YY for a day to break his streak? No. No. What else do I need to add to this one? I have no idea what EW stands for. Oh, emote wall. Yes, no, we will add that. Why not? There. No, that definitely did not go off. Why the fuck not? I've done nothing that should have broken that. He says, not being completely sure of that. I didn't stream late last night, so it's not like the reset shouldn't have kicked in. And you have to go to platforms now. I think it's on settings. I'll reset that and see if that was the problem. But I don't think it will be. The only other thing that could have broken it is, I can't see that this would need to be open for it to work, but maybe I'll open that and put that down. Emote wall.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Okay, that seems to be the problem. That was over the reset. I did two things. One of them worked. One of them worked. That's why you should never do. You should never do two things at a time. do you come with all the filters? Ah, you do not. So things might get a little bit spicily loud. All right. So I want to do a limiter. That might be a little bit too quiet. Let's try around there. The fix put you 7 seconds into the past. All right. All right. Oh, we are getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Not very far, but we're getting somewhere. Let's try and balance this a little bit. Oh dear. Right. Yes, I hope everyone is doing well. The word doesn't need to be strict to realistic to. Oh yeah, it's meant to be world. I just wrote some quick notes. This is why Annabelle 2 has to go for a proofreader.
Don't sass me.
Dear. Hey, at least that means you can read the stuff that's on the screen. That was one of my first concerns, honestly. But that's good. That's a good sign. It's getting warm again here. I still haven't fixed my internet cable. I have not come up. I'm just not brave enough to do it because I'm convinced I'm going to do it wrong and I'm going to be without internet for a while. Oh dear. Yeah, I probably will do it on Saturday. But even then, if it goes down on Saturday, it will still be down for a while because I haven't ordered an extra cable because I can't. I mean, it's only 20 quid, and if I need to buy it, I will. But 20 quid also buys me food for half a week. So I don't want to spend that money if I don't have to, just on a cable I may not use. Oh dear. But, and then start digging goddamn holes. Yeah, splicing it is what I'm going to try to do over the weekend. And so the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to cut the cable where the damage is, put an Ethernet jack on either side, and then I've brought a special outdoor connector, which I really hope I haven't lost already. I think it's over in what I will affectionately call the pile. I did go and check last night, make sure I've got enough slack so I can kind of have enough room to strip and crimp. The pile is normally what you have to go to the beach to do. It's funny because it's true. I don't know if that makes it funny or not. But yes, yeah, hopefully I can just fix all the damages. It's funny because all we can do is laugh right now about it. Yes, that's also probably fair. I'll tell you what did turn up this morning incredibly quickly. All the server stuff. It's amazing how quickly it is when it all just works and you have to sign for it. Oh dear. So we will be building that. Did I set up Johnny Quest thinks we're sellout. Did I set up this command?
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
I did. Okay. Good. Sometimes I do things. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Yeah, so magic is interesting in the rules of Shadow Dark. So yeah, you can. I don't believe you have. Yeah, like you don't have spell slots or anything. You try to cast a spell, and you either succeed or fail. And if you fail, that takes the spell away from you until you do a rest. So it's kind of interesting. And then yes, if you do critical fails, it's got a roll table of mishaps. Yeah, if you fail to cast a spell, you basically forget how to use that spell until you rest. Hello! That is not the current song. This ain't Friday music. This is whatever day of the week we're on. Wednesday? Wednesday, maybe? You get to listen to the music that I normally listen to when I'm trying to write something. Time, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. But yeah, I've decided to go to Shadow Dark rather than D&D, just because I kind of prefer Shadow Dark's players' characters are a lot more simple. Dear. But yes. I'm not too. I was just reading. I kind of forgot how magic worked in Shadow Dark, and I want magic to be a part of the world, and it just needed to remember. I think fairly well.
For the Emperor!
That is correct. Yes, there should be no music on YouTube. Yes, thank you for checking. It does mean if anyone watches the VODs, and I don't think anyone watched the VOD of this one, there will be no background sounds. I normally have another track running in the background that just goes to the VODs and YouTube, but I must have accidentally deleted the audio. I'm very good at accidentally deleting stuff. I don't know. I think my problem is when I download things to use, I just keep them in the download folder and then just use them there rather than moving them somewhere where I know I won't delete them. And then every now and again, I just do a great big purge of my download folder and I'm like, fuck. Why do I never learn my lessons? Oh, dear. I sound like your mum? Wow, she must have a deep voice. You wouldn't have heard that. I hardly heard it. Oh dear. But yes, let's get down to well, let's not call this work, but so yeah, we're building towards my plan for the anniversary stream for the anniversary week is to play through the game that we design over the next few at one point she had like 4 directories for her iTunes and everything was all over. So yeah, we're going to try and design it over the next, 2.5 weeks. Not every stream will be this. We may start, go away notifications, piss off. We may start most streams like this going forward, apart from Sundays, obviously. And I may even do a few Saturday streams, just as I try to build this up. But yes, the plan is to try and build up the world so because it's a solo tabletop RPG, and I want it to be fairly random, because obviously if I design it and I play it and there's no randomness, I'm just going to know what to do, and that just sounds incredibly boring. The plan is, so let's close all of this shit down. So this is the base map we will be using. We will be doing a hex crawl. I may make the hexes slightly smaller on the grid. Just gives a little bit more room to explore. Shadow Dark does have okay, so they think hexes are 6 miles across. That's probably not right, but I'm not too worried about it. But it does have rules for overland travel. And then it's also got fairly good rules for, and this is it, building up your hex map as you go, fairly randomly. We're going to try and add to some of this, and kind of with the settlements, possibly have them already designed to set down. I do have where are they? Uploads, assets. Some hexes we can drop down. Not a huge amount of options, but probably enough to cover everything that we'll need. And then yeah, hopefully those will just snap in, and like we'll just build the overland map like this as we go. Is the plan there? But yes, like I'm saying, so because it's a solo tabletop RPG, I kind of need lots and lots of random stuff, like NPCs to draw out, enemies, to. Oh god, this must have been ripped from a CD back in the day when they had secret songs. That's right. I would have ripped that from a CD. That's how old my music library is. What was I saying? Yeah, so I should be writing this down so I remember that. So we built this. Did this one? It's kind of random things I want to be able to pull out. Items, monsters, NPCs, encounters. Think of it very much like when you're playing something like Monster Train or Slay the Spy, those kind of things. where you kind of get those random encounters, but we'll be pulling those and trying to come up with those during these next couple of weeks before we play. What it does mean is I need to come up with a format for everything that these need to look like. And I will be asking for submissions. For anybody who wants to put in any ideas. What else do we need? We're going to need dungeons that we can pull out. Do I want to have design dungeons? Or do I want to be able to just kind of build the dungeon as we go, tile-like? How good are you at nesting things? Okay. You're more competent than me. That's not hard. That's not hard. All right, so created and pulled or random tile dungeons. Let's put another thing here. So there would be quote unquote story. Story dungeons with story loot. How would they work? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, what else? What else do you normally pull when you're doing like a D&D adventure? You need to explore. We got the hex map. That's fine. That's going to be fairly random. Settlements. I think it would be interesting to maybe possibly pull out thing for random things. We need to come up with factions. Now again, even though we're basing the story on, so basic story beat for the start is Arthur is quote unquote dead. We don't know if he's dead or not, but he's definitely not in charge anymore. Excalibur has been thrown back into we will need a list of key items. I need the sword in the stone. Actually, it'd probably be called, because it's no longer going to be in a stone, the sword that was in the stone. We're also going to need Excalibur. Another key item is the Holy Grail. But Excalibur is the sword in the stone? No. No, it is not. One he got from the stone, one he got from a watery trout in a lake, which I think is how it's described in Monty Python. Not really under basic ideas, is it? Key things. Do a separate list. So Monty Python is the matter of source. I mean, honestly, when I'm thinking about it, I'm pulling in as many references to like King Arthur and King Arthur stories, apart from that more recent one where they made him like really gritty and basically a Viking. I think it was done by the same people who tried to make Robin Hood really gritty and made him a Viking. But yes, it said after that, but yeah, I'm not, it does not need the world. Is this really a Viking movie with a different name slapped on? It does not need to stick to quote unquote medieval English norms, right? And I'm not too worried about realistic history timelines, right? We're not going to stretch it too much, but I am very tempted to have, or for there be the ability to be pulled, possibly Roman towns, which then, you know, if you're pulling into the Roman stuff, you can then start to pull in all of their fantasy and fable and stuff as well. You know, the Romans got very interesting gods. We've put the Holy Grail in, so that clearly means Jesus is a thing. I'll try not to offend the religious types. Maybe we don't want Jesus. I'll press start. Maybe whenever we refer to the Holy Grail, there'll always be an asterisk. And then somewhere in the small print, we can put not that one. So yeah, so there is magic. There will need to be gods, so clerics can work. Although I don't think I'm going to be playing a cleric. We will be starting at a 0 level character. So this is a kind of interesting. You can probably do it in others, but it's kind of interesting in Shadow Dark. You can start at 0 level, which means you've picked nothing. You are just a guy off the street. And then after your kind of first adventure, like they say here, your first adventure, you level up, and that's when you would choose who your character is going to be. It also means as a kind of a 0 level character, you can use anything you find on the ground, you can use. Whereas obviously when you start to pick your speciality, there are things you will no longer be able to use. You used to have a negative level. So this is very much based, I think, on 3rd edition D&D. So it's meant to be a more simplified version of D&D 5th edition. And I like simple. All right, so yeah, so you got the fighter, the priest, the thief, the wizard. Okay, that's it. Those are your choices. Like I said, it's very simple. There are some other classes that they've come up with since this initial book came out. But again, this is meant to be very, very simple. For the actual playing side of things, anyway. Druid seems like it would be part of King Arthur. We're not going to add a druid class because the druids are going to be not D&D druids, but yeah, the druids are going to be Merlin, who's obviously going to make an appearance. Basically, in terms of the story, someone who is a druid, a player character cannot be a druid is the easiest way to put it, I guess. Because they are very rare, very powerful, and very unique. So there'd probably only really be 2. Merlin and the Lady in the Lake would probably be the only 2 quote-unquote druids who appeared in this. We will also be expanding the ancestries. What is interesting, we are going to stick to these. So even though it's King Arthur, there are going to be goblins, orcs, elves, halflings, and humans. So we are going to put those in. when it comes to... No, I need to click on this one if I want to edit it. When it comes to this closest one, when it comes to the factions, so there's obviously going to be a load of factions. So Mordred is going to have a faction. That's not how you spell his name. Actually, it might have been. Yeah, that'll do. Lancelot is going to have a faction. Who do you think deported all the elves, ogres, etc. after all? That'd be an interesting twist. Probably a little bit too political to go down that road in a what's meant to be a fairly fun and light-hearted solo tabletop RPG experience. Part of me was very tempted to make Merlin a hedgehog, and I still might do it. I still might do it. Just carry on that trope. In terms, we may put some more. Does he have a barbarian companion? He may have. Sorry, there may be some more knight-based factions, but those are kind of the only two. And it's going to be Lancelot and Guinevere. Only when he travels by banana hammock. I do kind of like the idea of a... There's definitely been a kind of last Roman outpost thing done before, but I kind of do like the idea of one based on Roman. What a time that was. Oh, hang on. I also want to put wild creatures. So we're going to allow anything that Shadow Dark provides stats for, just because that's easy and it just means we can pull them. But I kind of wanted to see here. Okay, good. They do have dragons. That's good, because I definitely want dragons. No. I mean, it depends what you mean. So Shadow Dark, I don't know if it's got a free... Okay, so as Hasbro, it may not even have been Hasbro when they found this out, but with D&D, what they found out is that you cannot copyright a system. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. What you can copyright is the world and the story and the characters. You can't copyright a system. That's why D&D has got the SRD. It's not because they wanted to have a free version of the system that they can send out. It's because legally they couldn't get it copyrighted. But no, Shadow Dark is a paid for system. Someone gifted me Shadow Dark a long time ago, probably about a year ago. So like all of the creatures are technically quote unquote copyright. Some of them are too generic to be copyrighted, but what I'm allowed to do with a system that I brought is anything I fucking want. If I then made this solo tabletop RPG and tried to sell it, you would probably only be able to sell it to people who owned the Shadow Dark system. But that's not what we're going for this time, really. We're going for... We're trying to create the world that we can play our Shadow Dark game in with some changes. But I'm trying to keep the changes to a minimum. No, I would love to develop a system, and that's kind of partly one of the reasons why I'm doing this. One, the main reason I'm doing this is I think playing through a solo tabletop RPG for the anniversary stream and giving chat as many opportunities as possible. You can see the black and white checks shorts in this song. How dare you not know what Keiko was trying to do with little to no real information on what he's trying to do? Yeah, trying to give Twitch chat as many opportunities as possible to interact. Now, the interaction is not going to be in the system because they don't have a easy, good Twitch integration system anymore. They used to, but the guy who developed it gave up on it a long time ago. And the one that's replaced it is the most confusing piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. Oh, dear. But we're working, it probably, like, because, so I intend to do, like, try and have story beat votes. We should note this as well, or else I'm going to forget. I'm going to have to separate all these out into separate notes at some point, but, so yeah, like, story beat votes, I can spell, random draws, possibly through channel points or bits. What else? I feel like the ability for Twitch to just start a fight. Could be interesting. Nope, 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 nope. That's the one I was trying to delete. There we go. Stop acting like Microsoft Word. All right. Oh, and the other thing I really wanted Twitch to be able to do, I doubt they ever use it, but is to have a kind of helping hand idea, which I'm going to put an asterisk by. So, and again, we'll build, we'll try and, well, no, we will build all of this out as we go over the next couple of weeks. The basic idea with the helping hand is if we have a list of items, and I don't know how I can make this work, I would have to use StreamerBot to try and do this to alert me that somebody has thrown me something. Is there would be kind of like a list of things that I wonder if I could do the old inventory system like I did a long time ago in StreamerBot, which would then somehow, based on something, reward people, which would give them items, which could be from a list, which would be a list that matched the list that we had in this, which then means somehow, if they wanted to, they could throw one of these helpful items to me when I'm in trouble, right? You know, you could say, for example, like, and again, the helpful items would really break law. Like, I would say there's no limit really on what these helpful items could be, right? If only you knew some programmers might be able to help with that. The thing is, if I'm going to bother my programming friends, it would be after we've done this and I'm building my own system. There. That's when I would probably go. Anybody want to learn how Foundry Virtual Tabletop works? Oh dear. You are not one of those programmer friends, no. No, but you foolishly offered to proofread my next book, so. And that one is turning into a little bit of a magnum opus. I'm not going to lie. So I think the first one that I put out ended up around 24,000 words once I cut out a load of bullshit. We haven't negotiated the details of those contract details, but you this one is already at I think 2 days. I haven't because since I haven't thought about the world of Annabelle since I pushed the release on the first book. I'm going to press this, but it's not going to work because I don't have it set up on this scene, right? It will at least do the link, so that's fine. Oh, dear. Oh, I kind of like that effect. Yeah, it's about 95,000 words. In my mind, the second book is a part 1, part 2, part 3, all in one book, but 3 very distinct parts. The third part being a lot shorter than the first 2, but the first 2 being around the same kind of length. I haven't finished part 1 yet. Now, I know as I go through it, I will cut that word count down, but it's looking like a long book. But yes, going back to the helping hand items. So like the helping hand items could be, and you wouldn't necessarily hand them to me, or because I think I'm going to go in as a party of 3 for this control 3 player characters. But we can decide that. I'm going to say way in the future. I've given myself like 2 weeks to try and develop a game world. It'll be fine. The party of 5 is better. I don't know if I could control 5 people. But I know you did that for the joke. Oh, we could then base the party on the characters of Party of 5. The main downside to that, as far as I'm concerned, is that I would probably have to watch Party of 5 to realize what those characters were like. And I don't think I want to do that. Oh, dear. Oh, was it? Yeah, so you wouldn't necessarily hand them to the characters, right? So I'm thinking like helping hand items, like suddenly you like a random holy hand grenade would be thrown in, right? And then that just, maybe they throw it at the enemies. Maybe they throw it at me. Maybe they try to throw it at the enemies, but then it bounces off. It's a rabbit. So honestly, things like that, like I think like Final Fantasy, when you do like the big like materia attacks, like having some of those just be random things that chat could throw in. We'd have to base it on some kind of point system. Like there would have to be a very complicated system that made this work, which we would not have in place by 2.5 weeks. Like just no. But basically anything that was in the Worms games, we will not steal, we will homage. I don't know how a random concrete donkey would what it would do in a game like this, but oh dear. But yeah, so that's the kind of thing. Like I said, I want there to be a lot of interaction. I'm well aware that most of the time while I'm going to be doing it, there will not be that many people around, so I have to be able to kind of carry on and do it myself. So I can't have every story beat being put out to Twitch. But I don't think I've got a way that I can put things out to Twitch and YouTube. And it's the Twitch anniversary stream. Hey, cheers for the alert, Rhino. Oh dear. But yes, that is a kind of that is a problem. For God, I'm just now realizing how much work this is going to be to try and get done in 2.5 weeks. Oh dear. Maybe we'll do my anniversary stream in about 3 months. Then maybe we can get something done. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I do kind of want some kind of, and I don't know how we're going to build this out in a kind of alpha world, but I do kind of want some kind of golem slash automaton. Yeah, that's not right. Faction. We're going to have to build some in around each of the ancestries. So, I mean, half orc would indicate that there's humans are kind of covered. Actually, no, we're not going to do them based on race. Yeah, no, we'll have mixed factions. I don't want just a human faction where there's no one else in it. We'll have mixed factions. Although the Golem one would be separate for story reasons. They're probably mostly going to be based on knights. Honestly. And it's probably the best way to go on these. All right, key things. There are going to be... You see now, there's one too many. I do not like some of the formatting choices in this. All right, so there are going to be some key characters. One of those is Galahad. Merlin. Let's see if the Lady of the Lake ever is given a name in any of these stories. If not, we're going to have to give her one. Probably Steve. Is there anyone else who is going to be... I'm sure as we're going to build this, there will be more key characters who turn up. Oh, we do need Avalon in here as well as a faction. And this is... I'm just going to put a note here. This is the strange one. I'm not going to know what that note means when I come back to it. All right, so what else do we need? And then obviously there's going to have to be some key places. So we need Camelot. We need New Camelot. We need the lake. And then there will also be some So we need to put faction capitals here. So with the key places, the idea is how would I go about trying to make the smaller? And if I do make it smaller, do my hexes go smaller as well? Or are they set to 100 pixel size? Like if I did these 50. Okay, these are set to be 100. Okay. Okay, I've cocked up somewhere. I think it's because I changed the size of the map. I'll sort that out. I would prefer the smaller hexes. I may have to import this map from scratch again. That's fine. Yeah, but again, the idea with the key places is they will be on the map, which technically means we do know where they are, but as a player character, we will have no idea where they are. Do I want that? Or do I just want them to say with the key places they would be in a region? Because yeah, there's not any factions, but these would also lead to regions as well. I have no idea how this works. Oh, okay. It means regions like that, I think, rather than. Anyway, this is regions. Okay, now that's just moving it up in the list. Okay. All right, so if we get rid of this. Don't really want any behaviors. Can you like attach a... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This isn't regions like on a map. This is for like doing game specific stuff. We can still use it for that, just kind of, although honestly it'd probably be easier just to draw them. Do layers. All right, how do I know what layer I'm on? Okay, all right. Sorry, this is just that's just me trying to work something out. We'll use this map to muck around on. All right, what else do we need? So, no, not encounters, items. What do your... Oh, okay, that's how you work in this one. Interesting. Can I not put you into a folder? There we go. All right, so the sword in the stone was probably a short sword. Okay, so that adds an effects tab. Okay. All right, so I'm assuming at the moment it just literally just adds 1 damage if we use it. We would have to give it to Dave. Sorry, some of this is just me working out how this all works on Foundry. So if I then give you the We can't have rolled a 0. All right. Okay, it wasn't on. It was still just a 3. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't tell you the bonus damage here. Oh no, it's an attack roll bonus. Sorry. It'd be a shame if you're going to have to remember it on the rolls. The effect was not on when we put it in here. I always forget that as a thing. Okay, so then let's try that and then let's do that again. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's more usable. Okay, so we can do that. So if I wanted to make okay. So is it an effect or a condition? Okay, so you can do damage multiplier. Although if I'm trying to make a new effect, no, 100% sure on that one. Well, I guess it would just be flavor text, right? But it has to work on one of these. Okay, this does seem kind of interesting. I can add a basic. I didn't want to roll. I wanted to edit you in here. But then how can I then just go here, drag you into here? No. All right, interesting. All right, that's going to take a little bit more. I'm playing around, but that's not really what we're meant to be doing today. Oh, dear. um, all right, what do we know about Mordred? You won't be able to see this. um, okay. Oh, no, I can. So where were you? There we go. All right, he is chaotic. I don't know. There. Now, technically, I believe in some of the tales Mordred dies, but I don't think he always dies. And for now, we're definitely going to say he's alive. We'd have to start thinking about family trees as well. Oh, good God. I don't know how deep I want to go into this. All right. Let's come up with. Add page. All right. Can I then kind of like nest you a little bit? Okay, kind of, but I can't give you like a... All right, so we kind of need like a faction template. So what would you need to know about a faction? You need to know the leader. Race or races. Religion, if that's a thing. Relationships. Plus level. Okay. Settlements. Wars and that kind of stuff will be under relationships plus level. What else would we need? Is that really it? Land area we're going to just show on the map, so I don't really feel the need to put it here. Settlements will then have a different thing for. It's just going to be a list of them. What else would we need to know about a faction? I don't... notable people? It's a place for us to kind of put links for all of the relevant NPCs, I guess. What else would we need? This is from Final Fantasy, yes. I think this is from the Rebirth version of Final Fantasy VII, I think. Which I haven't played. Haven't played the newer ones. I kind of want to, but I'm waiting until they're all out and on sale. That would be under settlements. When we kind of build up the settlement thing, right? Production. Am I interested in that kind of thing? Yeah, but again, those would come under settlements, right, rather than factions. So this would be like, imagine you were trying to describe the USA as a whole, right? Then, well, no, let's not go that far. Say you're trying to describe Texas or any state as a whole. And then the settlements, we would then go into obviously main cities, and then you go like more into that. I guess you would probably go. Would you look at a state? I mean, I guess you would look at Florida and go, that's just full of old people and beaches. So yeah, maybe. And they didn't go into more detail in the settlements, like what they would actually have. So maybe rather than production, it would be resources. So like if they've got iron, they're more than likely going to be like producing it somehow, or maybe just selling it to someone else who's selling it. Maybe resources. How flammable they are, that's a feature you need to know. That comes down to the people. I'm going to put tech level and also magic level as things. I don't know if those are things we will use, but wealth? Oh, wealth and power are two things we definitely would need to know. Right, I think that makes a fairly decent template. We'll build all of the NPCs to Shadow Dark standards, so I'm not going to worry about those particularly. I don't know. Can I like just kind of like drag you in there? And then if I read that properly, see, that's handy. Handy, handy, handy. So it's going to be the same with items and also the helping. So anything helping hand. I will look at that more confusing Twitch integration thing. See if I can get that working. I feel having some way of doing it would be better. All right, we're meant to be talking about story beats, and I haven't really got into any of that. I'm still thinking game wise, but I think that makes sense. I think I got the basics right. Old Camelot's going to be in Wales somewhere. New Camelot's probably going to be down near Winchester, because those are the two arguments. Hey, Tiny, about where Camelot was. So I'm going to have Old Camelot in Wales, New Camelot down in Winchester. New Camelot is where Mordred's going to be based. It is going to be a very divided. So it's like Arthur was meant to be a very united Britain, or at least England. This is going to be a very fragmented England. No, relationships and level covers alliances. So that's fine. Britain United, that's something new. I also need to go back into Wonder Draft actually and add. Well, technically, I want to add it down here because we are going to have Avalon. Avalon's going to be highly inspired by Guernsey. Because why not? Guernsey's going to be the weird place. And it's also where the player characters are going to come from. Because why the hell not, right? Hey, cheers for the lurk, LP. I kind of need to add that as part of the notes. Based on Guernsey. I can't even spell my own island name. PCs come from here. I also fancy a copper. This one is definitely running low. All right, so yeah, we'll keep those on factions as well. All right, what else are we gonna need? What do I need to build out first? I think the first thing we need to build out is what the helping hand items are gonna look like. I'm gonna go old school pen and paper here. All right. Because then I can start asking people to kind of come up with ideas. I'll probably start a Discord channel for it. So again, we're going to want them based on... No, those are encounters. I was to get that wrong. Items. All right, let's look up... Page 85. I do not see distances. Oh, okay. This is broken up to close 5 feet, near up to 30 feet, and far within sight during an encounter or scene. Okay, so it looks like I'm trying to work out if there is area of effect. Um, Yippee-i-oh. Alright, so we come up with character names, advanced one, random characters. We've already looked into magic. Now we're just going to be going for it. Well, let's okay, yeah, fills a near-sized cube within range. It spreads around corners. What does that even mean? Okay, so that gives you over 100 feet. Last forever, forever and ever. Okay, so no, Flame Strike is just one. Okay, so you can hit all creatures in a straight line out to a far distance. Okay. Magic Missile. And ever. I think one of our characters is going to be a wizard. I kind of want to try some of these out. Probably not a priest. Forever and ever. Hey, thank you, Tiny. That is appreciated. Which one did you go for in the end? Um, this is just teaching you how to play, which is fine. Oh, I know what I don't have active on this one. Do I even have it? There's something I can turn on. There we go. The Ninja Foodie Max Dual Draw one. Nice. I'm going to need those for random things. All right, other things it helps you to all right, you talk about this close area a few times. What is it? All right, it's an area you can see. That's fair enough. Some characters you'd like to see, but that's not true for the dark side of beings of the Shadow Dark. Outside of light sources, illumination is in total darkness. A creature who is not understaffed has disadvantage on tasks. The environment becomes deadly. Light is very important to Shadow Dark. No, so I'm assuming then that it's on page 85. Okay, so if insight during an encounter or a scene. Yeah, it's probably fine. Okay. I still don't think that really explained how that the spell worked, honestly. It's called something to do with cloud. Yeah, fills a near-sized cube. Okay, so near was what, 5 feet? No, 30. Okay, so yeah, so you can do. They just described kind of weirdly. Okay, all right. Oh dear, that took longer than it should have done to work that out. Okay, so you can do area of effect. If I wanted to do that though, let's just do a weapon. What if you have to give it? It's definitely ranged. Definitely do far. I'm trying to work out how you would make these work. Without giving it a base weapon. I'm sure we could do it all with effects. I don't like that this doesn't seem to work. Oh, do I have a mod on that is breaking that? Is that the problem? Oh no, we want dungeon draw. I think is the interesting one actually. Sorry, we're meant to be doing story-based stuff, but a lot of this just reminded myself how to use Foundry because I haven't used it for a while. Well, not as a GM. Someone we have been playing. Oh, it's called like Blood and Sand or something. It's like a Pirates of the Caribbean / Monkey Island pirate themed RPG. It's pretty fun. It's not going to affect this though. Okay, so I can just give it a damage roll. So we say it's based on 1d12. And then we can do a... do damage multiplier. Let's say it does 10 times damage. I don't know if that means it's on or off when it's like that. All right, doesn't look like I can roll it just from there though. So you would need I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but let's just call you. Oh, actually, it's an NPC. I may not be able to give you items. And give you spells. I could make all of these spells, I guess. You were idiots on Overwatch. That's what happens. I can give you attacks. But I don't believe. Yeah, okay, so I can't give you. We could make them spells. So maybe we make all of the helping stuff a spell? Can I make new spells? Yes. All right, so okay, which means I could then leave stuff up. It's instant. Oh wow. Okay. All right, but how do I make you do damage? Let's say it's. I don't know. I can kind of make a spell, but then I can't make it do anything. Okay, so now items is definitely the way to go then. So if we make. Let me go home. So yeah, so then I can roll. do 40 damage. Okay, that's definitely the way to do it. All right, so we want to do items, and then basically I think we just give Helping Hand anything that can be used. Can I find... Can I add a web page as a note? I'm going to say no. I can add a link, but that's not the same. No, so the reason why I'm doing this is like because there'll be a number of items that the Helping Hand, which is Twitch, can throw at me. So what I want to know is how do I need to create the items so we can then just cast them whenever they're used? Because it's not going to be automatic because we're not going to be able to work that out. But so say, and again, I haven't worked out how you're going to be able to earn these in Twitch or how that's going to work either. But say, hey Trunks, welcome. Hope your stream went well. Yeah, so say you somehow end up with a concrete donkey that you can use to help me at some point, right? You'll then redeem that, use that. It's not going to be automatic, so I'm going to have to come in here, find the concrete donkey, cast it in whatever situation we're in, and then roll with it, right? Do all the different damage checks and stuff that you need to do. Items seem better than it did, and we died on the 11th out of the 12th round. Oh no. To be able to roll, it needs to be on a character. It needs to be a playable character. So I think this is going to be the easiest way, because then I can just create them all, dump them all onto this one person. Actually, what if I have, rather than having you as a person, I just don't think I can use them for anywhere else. But if I... Let's say we did a page of Helping Hand, and I then grab that just takes me to that. I don't think I can cast it from here. I think it has to be on a character. Yeah. Okay. So that's going to be the easiest way of making that work. But yeah, it means we make them all items. I need to work out why the effects aren't working. Okay, this is going to be a problem though. He's only got 1 out of 10 slots. Can I believe I can make a... I don't know if I wanted to make a property. No, I don't know what that is for. Okay. Probably something you can put on a weapon or something. I don't know. We'll have to look into all of this. I can do a lot of this stuff of... This isn't what I want to do on stream, but it's fine. We're learning. We're playing. Okay, but because we're probably not a class, it's not going to allow me to... I wonder how automatic this is. So... Okay, so I would have to make you a level 0 if I want to do it like that. So if I then do... Where is my HP on here? No talents gained at this level. Okay. Okay, it's over here. Okay, that's interesting. Not what we were looking for. I wanted to see if I could do... we can actually just try and add it to Donkey while we're here. Is there an effect for slots? Doesn't look like it. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, additional gear slots. Okay. So I should then be able to put lots of gear into this guy. Okay, all right. Don't know how many it would take before the system breaks, but you know, whatever. So this is just... Oh no, this isn't free text. Okay, so I mean, breakable makes sense. Returning, so you can throw it back. Nice, two-handed. Okay. I could also, it looks like, make them take up 0 slots. Is another way of doing it, maybe? Yes. Okay, that's another way of doing it. Okay. I shouldn't edit the one that's already in, but it's fine. I'm assuming I can add like a heal to it. I wonder if that would be on a spell. You can have an HP roll advantage. It'd be nice if we could get the other thing working, but again, I'll look into that. At some point, I'll work out why that isn't working. All right. We can close all this. All right. So we know it's set after the. Let's put that bunny ears. The death of King Arthur. We're going to be from the generation after Arthur. So if I remember correctly, Galahad is Lancelot's son. So we'll be around. That's going to confuse the story. No, that's fine. Maybe with the generation after the generation after. You just kicked back to Steve and pissed off the other team. So that obviously means that anyone who appears as, so like Lancelot's going to be an old man now. Mordred's going to be fairly old, or they're a little bit younger. So we have to keep all of that in mind. But that's fine. All right, so I need to work on the item template and effects, because the first thing I would really like to get working on this is have the ability to just anybody who wants to come up with some kind of stupid item for the helping hands thing, whether it be useful or not, to be able to put ideas in Discord so I can kind of just start using them. So yeah, we'll try and work on that after stream. And then hopefully get it works. Hopefully I can get it working so then we can then tomorrow start to make some items up. And then we kind of need to come up with story beats / quests. How am I going to handle those? Don't know why I'm writing that there. That should be here. Some of them will be linked to characters, and we just have to find those characters. The characters we will reveal as we explore. A certain quest might send us to find someone, so then we would find them once we've completed that quest. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. All right. The start of tomorrow's stream is going to be more of this again. And if I actually have some of the items and story beat stuff working, hey, cheers for the alert, Trunks. We may do a full stream of this. And we might also do this on, we're probably going to do this on Friday as well, honestly. Just going forward, because I want to play through this on the starting on the 28th of this month. There's going to be a lot of this. But for now, let's switch over to Overwatch for the last bit of this stream. And then, yeah, I'll try and get a little bit ahead. So tomorrow we can hopefully actually do some proper work on this. So let's switch over to this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of this. So hopefully it's something you enjoy. Forever, ever? Forever, ever? All right, and then I need to change this. And there may also be some longer streams as we try and build this up. Because again, there's There's a lot of work that needs to be done to get that going in time. What's in the way that should mod be here? What is this? Is this? Hey Serenity! Mods. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Battle Pass. And now that is all loaded up, I am going to go make myself a cup of tea. I will be right back. Mute my microphone. I am back. And go to the side. Probably until we do satisfactory again. Which I think we're doing on Sunday, LB. I mean, if I haven't fixed my internet cable, then obviously no. But well, if I make it worse. All right. I know Tiny was playing, but she was in her own games. Actually, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna try. Oh my god! Look at the queue times. Everyone wants to play support. That's the role I was going to play. I don't think we can play Stadium together because I think, you know, I don't think it's cross-platform yet because it's competitive.
Who's ready for Stadium? First up, get ready for Control.
I'm just intrigued to see if they've made it better in any way. I doubt it.
Future ruler of the free world, Junker Queen.
Yeah, we know hero swapping is not available in Stadium. I imagine this is the only Stadium game we will play until Baguette is introduced next season. But like even this, why is this 40 seconds? I'm already bored. And I know I have to go through the initial power selection process after this.
We're almost ready to get this game started. Looks like the heavy hitters are coming to play. Welcome to the Armory. time for our teams to work out their strategies.
I have no idea.
Everyone could use a little help in the stadium. These are example builds picked by the pros to start our competitors off on the right foot.
Alright, so then...
Time to power up. Powers are impactful modifiers that define a build, so competitors must choose carefully. The first round can't get here quick enough. Only 20 seconds remain before the action.
Oh god,
begins.
only?
The armory is about to close. Three, two, one. Capture
God, it still seems so weird to play Overwatch in third person.
the objective goes live in the objective's live.
God, I cannot tell where my knife is going in this mode. Yeah, that's a good wall.
I'm getting back in there.
I don't think you meant to do that, did you?
Pick up your feet, you drombos. Time for a thunderstorm.
God, yeah, not being able to hit with my knife.
Let's go get him.
Let's check the
Okay.
stats. 1-2-0. Quite the performance from these superstars.
Apparently,
Up next, let's push.
Moira is the way to go. I'm already
Teams are gearing
bored.
up. Every choice is crucial.
I can't hit with my knife, so it's kind of pointless.
It's a fierce competition. Who will cave to the pressure and who will come out on top?
God, there's too many options.
Only 20 seconds remain before the action begins.
We're running out of time. Move quickly.
The armory is about to close.
You can change to first person. I don't know how you do it, but
3, 2, 1.
hey, Rogu.
10 seconds until the objective's unlocked.
Hey, thank you for the resub as well.
Just subscribed with Prime. Give me another.
Stick with the robot.
Ah, damn it.
Enemy is in possession of the robot. They're pushing forward. Cut them down.
I'm getting back in there. Charging. Pick up your feet, you drongos. Must regain the lead.
We have the robot. Get
Come
out
on,
of
Mr.
here.
Robot.
They're so close to taking the lead.
Look at that push bot go.
Brave Sir Robin ran away.
We're moving.
Only 10 seconds left.
Okay.
Is 2-0. Let's have a look at our MVPs. Coming up next, get ready for chaos.
What have they got against our man? I mean, okay, she's not doing a lot.
What
Fair enough.
tactics will the teams come up with this round?
I don't know.
These teams are giving it their all for a shot at the win.
Um, don't actually think we've got many negative
Only 20
effects.
seconds remain before the action begins.
I still do not. Yeah, I'm still not finding this fun.
Begin for the round. 3, 2, 1. Commencing attack on objective B. The objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
God damn it. I'm back, baby.
Time for a thunderstorm. Deliver out, Prometheus. You're allowed to hit back.
You found the fucking real issue with why you keep crashing your PC? It's a Windows issue with a driver? Jesus Christ, that Sigma just took out the entire fucking team. I mean, I'll be switching off Stadium after this, but yeah, sure, feel free to join. God, she's good with it. Yeah, okay, I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
Winning tactic. The objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
She's good with those walls.
You only lose if you stay
The objective's online.
Surrender to my will. Nu Vangada!
Clearing the area.
Okay.
Don't move.
2-0. Some
Oh, have we not won yet?
this round. Next up, the teams are going head to head.
This is where we're going to start losing, so we're going to have to play all of them, is my guess.
Time for the teams to gear up.
I don't get another power till round 5. Ugh. How much money have I got?
Another round down, and it's safe to say the teams are in the zone.
Probably just going to end up buying this back, actually.
The arena is ready and waiting. 20 seconds to go.
Hey, welcome back, Trunks.
I'm back, baby. We're at the match point.
Cheers, mate.
One more round, and they win it all. 3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
A taste of poison. All right. Let's go win this thing. No one can stop me. Time for a thunderstorm.
Cheers, mate. I think I'm dead. Hey, Snipe Thief.
Fucking satellite vector!
Well, we won. I wouldn't say I did particularly well.
Let's run this play back.
Surrender to my will.
I honestly think for that game mode to keep my attention, I think I would want at least 3 powers as soon as I start, or at least get a power a map. Ramp up the crazy, ramp up the power quicker. And honestly, I think I would probably just put powers in. Get rid of all the other shit.
Select a map.
Nope. Yes, they added stadium mode last season. I played it, I think, for a couple of hours last season, and that's the first game I played this season. I still... people seem to be enjoying it. Although I will say the content creation over Stadium has taken one hell of a dive. So I don't know if that means Blizzard have stopped paying the content creators to say it was good. I don't know. These are all speculations. I agree. I think it's boring as well. Which is why I think they should, power every level. Just powers. Have as many powers as possible to choose from, so you still have a variety of builds, but
someone needs to fill this saddle.
I mean, Microsoft is firing everybody even though it's making more money than it ever has, but that's the tech industry right now.
One more mission, huh? I'm in.
I mean, I don't blame the tech industry. I think everyone is expecting a war, and nobody's going to buy computer games during wartime. All the money spent at Stadium could have been spent on their PvE mode that they promised at launch. Yeah, I think that is an incredibly fair statement. So I didn't know another kind of Blizzard story. So when Diablo 4 launched, you could buy a very expensive special edition, which was meant to include every expansion pack. They didn't even give you the first one as part of that. I'm sure Widowmaker is still alive. Where is the payload? Whoopsie! That's the thing, Blizzard did it. I didn't even know it was a thing. And when did that first expansion pack come out? Like maybe a year ago? Yeah, hope you're doing well, Sly Thief, and welcome, welcome. Let me just press that, just in case anyone is interested. I help.
How's it going?
ازيك؟ Sniper, don't get shot.
Like Payload's gonna get me killed. You tried out Reaper the other day, and it's honestly horrifying to play solo. No one is there to lighten the tension.
Death ain't on my list. Thank you. Come and get it.
That Widowmaker did not have a good time that time.
I'm really feeling the heat.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard. This ends now.
Oh dear. I'm not the only, I don't even know if it is a viral game. The only viral game I want to try it at the moment is Peak. It looks quite fun. Oh dear. Hey, have a good one, Sly Thief. Thank you for stopping by. It is appreciated. You've been robbed. No. Damage again. All right. Two of them with the same aura, but yeah, Peak does look fun. This looks like a completely stupid multiplayer game. Now I'm playing the other one at the Diaper Hill Gang, or whatever they're called. Peak is a good Your Friends Are Trolls game. Yeah, it's a multiplayer game where you have to like climb up a mountain. Like, it looks like the kind of game that would not be fun unless you were playing it with people. Like, I think you can play it solo, but I don't know why you'd want to kind of game.
We're playing by my
LP and I playing that would be brilliant. I don't know how many people can, like, if there's a limit to how many people you can have on it. You think it's 4? That's not actually what I wanted to do, is it? Although I do like how fast that makes the gun. Oh, I don't even own it. Like before I even picked it up, I think I would need a firm plan. But yeah, like it does look fun. I honestly don't think anyone else knew the Bastion was there. Oh, that may run out. Nice. Is Bastion still here? Yeah, that bomb will get me, unfortunately.
I'm about to pitch a fit.
Into the iris.
This ends now.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
I mean, if we had this in us the entire time, why are we just doing it now?
Now to show them that I'm clear out. I'm in. Do something.
I do like her quick unscoped gun. I'm not gonna lie.
No one can hide from my sight. Get the fatal.
Into the iris.
Dear. Oh wow, Widow wasn't really doing a lot, was she? Oh dear, he's focusing on anti-healing the fucking tank. Oh dear. It always concerns me when I top the DPS damage, because I am a bad DPS. Especially with Ash, because I cannot hit her. I love her unscoped gun. I fucking hate her gun scoped. I wonder if it increases the sensitivity when you go down ads. I wonder if that's why I don't like it. I'm not going to check and change it if it does, because I'm not that into this game, but you know. So yeah, again, tomorrow chat plan is to do more of the Solo TTRPG prep stuff to start tomorrow. And then we'll see how we go. And yeah, the plan is we start playing through what we've developed starting the 28th of this month. We may start and end on the 28th of this month, but the plan is to go for at least a few days. DPS again?
Prepare to attack.
Now I'm playing a DPS I really don't understand, so Tiny, be ready to pick up the slack. No pressure indeed. But if we lose, it's all your fault.
Let's make history. Intrepid explorers, it's time to get to work.
How fares your research, Dr. Ziegler? Making much progress through all that red tape?
You had to reset your settings, so your sensor's all fucked, so back to potato till you figure it back out. Excuse me.
Hello.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack on this. Capture objective A.
The Reinhardt is called Duck. He must die. Thank you. Who stole my sandwiches? Okay, I think that's going to have to be a faction. The Duck Lords of Quackington Manor.
Hablarán de mi muerte a lo largo de la historia.
How do you deliver hammer time to yourself? That's interesting. Bloody life weaver.
Excavation initiation. This ends now.
That's going to give me a citation.
Yeah! Let's get him!
Oh, is Rogu Reinhardt? Okay, that explains a lot. Okay. Thank you, Rogu. My rocks don't go that high. I didn't realize so many of them come out.
Coming through! Patched up! I'm raring to go! Careful! We're outnumbered!
Thank you. The first one seemed incredibly slow to fire, and I didn't really know why. Oh, what?
Let's try that one more time.
I don't know what challenge I just completed, but okay. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Fucking hell.
That's a bump on the noggin for sure. Yeah! Let's get him!
That was one hell of a sleep dart.
Demonios! That one hurt. Excavation initiation! This ends now.
How does he keep on bloody pinning me out of nowhere?
Didn't quit. I won't either.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Okay. Oh dear. Wasn't a terrible venture round for me, I guess. Oh dear. Loot books.
Select a map.
God, DBS again? Jesus Christ. Oh dear.
Now traveling to the south.
Ah, Symmetra, really? Really?
From imperfection, we build a new world.
Terrans speak so many different languages. I have decided to learn them all.
Good luck.
This is such a misuse of my technology.
Hey, cheers for the latest run. Why did that not play? I said it to go through you. I bet it's unticked it again. It loves doing that.
Round one. Capture the objective.
We will kick up a dust storm.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm gonna die, but you got it.
No path is completely certain.
Well, I walked into that one. Jesus Christ.
The way is still open for me.
Light speed! I have arrived on point.
Oh my god, that beam.
Fucking salad vector.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could shoot the Mercy, but she's keeping out of my range.
With each failure comes new perspective.
Marine deployed.
We're outnumbered.
Best round. Loss.
Oh dear.
Score 0-1.
You kept trying to get the Mercy, but the tank was being an arse.
If anybody asks, I was never here.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Adjusting turret placement. Disrupted my plan. I am at chance to iterate is always appreciated.
Through here.
This ends now.
I'm in trouble.
Helden sterben nicht.
Alright, that was better. That was better. This is going to be worse. This Weaver is pissing you off. He's gripping you at full health.
You have all the tools you need.
Yeah, he was doing that on the first one. Like when I was chasing people down, he would grip me away. And then he was moaning there's no DPS. But he has also saved me a couple of times, so I guess you take the bad, you take the good.
Constructing my teleporter.
I shouldn't have come down here. Oh god, no one's taken the bloody point yet.
They have disrupted my plan.
Mid turrets. Ow. Shoot better. Just the sassy pants.
Maximum velocity.
Sentry in position. With each failure comes new perspective. From light to
Hyperring deployed.
chance to act on my observations. Aligning sentry position.
Come on. I didn't like that one with the Justice because you could see the moment the game stopped applying my damage to it. Because it decided I was already dead. Now my beam isn't getting long enough. Oh, did you just put me in danger? Yes, you did. You absolute fucker. Yeah, I don't like this Life Weaver either. Do you know what? I'm glad you died to that wall.
There is always more to learn.
Yeah, I think the Life Weaver cost us the match, honestly. Oh dear. You were clowning their tank and then the Life Weaver would intervene. Yeah. I mean, that last one where I got killed because he dragged me basically to be a meat shield between him and the bloody rocket lady. It was a pain in the ass. Oh wait, there's new stuff in the shop? Dear.
Vote for a map.
Okay, I'm tank. They do not know. But if you just hit ready, it just doesn't vote and readies you up, so it's fine.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
You would point out every time we play that Life Weaver, they are consistently doing full health pulls.
Silly Life Weavers. I mean, it was an interesting decision from Blizzard to put in such a troll ability.
That's what it's called. Oh no. This was very naughty of them.
Oh
Get
dear.
inside of Muffin. We got a nuclear rod out of it. Oh my Muffin.
There's a little bit of a change there.
Muffin. It was my Muffin that was meant to go in. I don't know. Idiots. I've got an English Muffin. If any other means to push you back after a pull. Oh god, I think that would be even worse. Like a Lucio boot that could work on teammates. I still have my English Muffin. I got my whoop whoop. It's pronounced wob wob, not woob woob. Doesn't sound as good. Doesn't work. And I wonder, wookie wow, wookie wow. The Eldritch Tale of Muffin Babies. I'm a proper muffin. Stop putting my muffin in things. $20 hook at time, $20 hook at time. Where you at, my muffin? You were hard for the muffin. So hard for the muffin. Drugs for muffin. Beep beep on a muffin. It's going on muffin. Through my English muffin. Oh, they got Doomfist now. From my muffin, I need it picking butter.
Having things faster just makes a bigger mess.
That is exactly the response if I show someone my English muffin. I regret that joke. I'm stuck in a world of muffin. Oh dear. What the fuck? Oh, well, if you can have a healer help you out. I'd definitely won that fight.
They've taken the lead. Stop them.
Failure is not defeat.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
You are safe with me.
Heroes never die.
United. Enemy turret destroyed. They are vulnerable.
Let the dragon consume you.
Meteor strike.
Let the kitsune guide you.
We are providing escort. Suffer.
I can't chase him, unfortunately. Hey, welcome back, Serenity.
Let's get the robot back. Focusing fire.
I am not beaten yet.
Oh, dear.
Destroy that turret. Enemy turret destroyed. They are vulnerable.
Enemy forward stolen.
Duplicating the module.
Destroy that turret. I am on fire. Enemy turret destroyed. They are vulnerable. Meteor strike. We must stop them.
I am escorting the robot.
Let's get you back in the
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
After all.
Okay.
For now. Enemy turret ahead. Put them in the ground.
They have taken the robot.
Moving the robot.
Let the kitsune guide you. Double fire.
Thank you.
Let's get this barricade moving.
Put them in the ground.
ALP.
We are moving. Your efforts will be.
Oh shit, how far did they get with the fucking robot?
Overtime.
Witness the flame of my soul.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Put them in the ground. This way.
Come on, get out.
Repositioning.
My strength.
That's probably game over. Oh, no one's taken the robot. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, Doomfist, you really didn't. Those are some ugly ass skins.
Choose your map.
Nope. I'm tanking in. Dun, 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 dun. That one tank. I don't know who you mean, but I'm going to assume you meant Malga. You know the one that does the thing? Exactly.
A gun in each hand and a smile on my face.
And we'll get through this all right.
That's a thing, and that other thing?
What about a turret that shoots smaller turrets?
It has an E power and an ult.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the aim.
How are you not dead? You're on fire. Who else is healing you? Oh dear.
Okay, let's take things up a notch. Maximum power. Thanks, patching me up. Still not dead. Payload's on the move. Let's put a stop. No one can withstand me now.
That was some excellent timing on that voice line from the dwarf there. Get them.
Not bad. Not bad.
That was a lot of fuse.
Gonna catch you.
Into the iris.
Do something!
That was embarrassing.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Thanks for patching me up. For real?
Jesus Christ.
Let's take things
Hey, you know the secret to defeating a Malgra? Everyone just fucking shoot him at the same time.
Pass into the iris.
Brave Sir Robin ran away. Well, it's definitely unfortunate that I knocked him onto the Healy Dealy there. It was a good effort. It was a good effort.
Payload's advancing. Let's stop it. The Eye of Horus watches over you.
Well, then maybe it should stop.
Pass into the iris.
Duplication initiated.
Still not dead.
All right, slow it down a little bit.
We really need to stop that payload.
I also don't understand how the Winston didn't die. They've actually got a very good anti-Malgra team, honestly. They can all run away from me. Winston Bubble basically nullifies my healing.
This ends now.
Mods. Ah, damn. So what we've learned is that if you slap Rydog, he will dance towards himself. I don't know if that's a good thing to learn. Should we ever meet in person? Nice. Didn't think we were going to win that, but nice. This is not the moment I was expecting to get play the game, I'll be honest. The fight just before that was much better. Fly Girl was not. I actually got a hard counter the whole time to basically no damage. Yes, that was appreciated, Tiny. But yes, as a team, they definitely knew how to counter a Malgo, which is, yeah. Block his E and then shoot him at the same fucking time. He'll melt. He'll melt. He'll melt like an ice cream in the sun. Or a politician has to tell the truth. Oh dear. I do like Malgo though. I like his charging attitude. Politician telling the truth would be an oxymoron. The last part of that word is definitely correct. If a politician tells the truth, it's in their contract, or they're an alien.
You're only my responsibility if you're close enough to me.
Check out the stratification in this castle's stonework.
No.
Looks like a lot of groups have called this place home.
I saw you writing earlier. Diary?
No, it's more like a record of my hopes and thoughts.
That's still a diary, I think.
Nah, it can't be. Not enough stickers in this thing.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Gotcha. Oh, don't got you there.
Keep it together.
Our pylon is doing good work. I'm also here. There is a Genji mucking around with us. He's not incredibly effective yet. Okay. Little bit worried about that, but okay.
Activating Tiger Strike sequence. They're cooked.
60 seconds.
I was made for this.
I think Genji is going to try and sneak round eventually. Woo! Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's me. Yeah, he just saw a soldier just then. He was around. He was, don't know what he was doing, but he was around. Oh dear. All right, chat, this will probably be the last one. Dear. Didn't even know we had a soldier.
Vote for a map.
God, I was voted for a map then by mistake. Yes, and it hits everyone in a radius, and I believe it also spreads while her ult is still active, but
Welcome to summer.
well, we're ending on a bad round. That's fine. I'm sure Cat will, have we played around where there hasn't been a fucking Sojourn today?
Okay, Gina. You have all the tools you need.
Oh, we're doing Torb? Okay.
I still have much to learn. Tools in hand, brain in key. Hello.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Let's get this done. Target's locked. Open fire.
Ow.
The objective is now.
It's going to get interesting.
The enemy's got a turret.
You swear that routine in the Overwatch one change places randomly?
We will take this area together. Lies before us. Show them what you
Not convinced Arjuna knows she can shoot you to heal you.
Lincoln never gives up. Securing this objective.
I mean, I don't know how either of those hit me, but okay.
Let's get to work.
Do something!
Oh, your Bob was down there. Okay. Now, I don't want to blame the two supports, but I most definitely am.
There is much to admire about a rebellious spirit.
I honestly do not believe she knows she can shoot you to heal.
Oh, that's good. I'll use that the next time Sojourn gives me trouble.
Oh dear. It seems bold.
I'm overloading.
I am on fire.
My power emanates. Cold and ready to go.
Bob is on point.
Perfectly. Turret in position.
We all have
There. I honestly thought his ult had finished already. I'm sorry.
I still have some fight in me.
The enemy has placed a turret here.
It's go time.
No one can withstand me. Max spin.
Ah, damn it.
A good bomb always gets it working again.
No Vangada.
Our numbers are low. Careful!
Show them what you've got. All hands to the objective. I'm overloaded.
Go get him, Splooge.
Oh, I'm just getting warmed up.
That's the new James Bond film, The Man with the Toxic Splooge. I mean, he probably is, all the diseases.
Activating Tiger Strike sequence.
I think we've lost. But we're trying very hard to lose, so that's worse.
Enemy turret ahead.
Locking settlement vector.
That Freya, I mean, I never fucking saw her, I'll be honest. Yeah, she was everywhere, and then Juno was just constantly looking after her as well. Oh dear, chat, but that is going to do it for the day. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow again with more prep stuff for Oofa Doofa Thingamee Bobby. You know what I'm talking about. You probably don't. Doesn't matter. It'll be fine. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all when I see you all. Bye for now.